Alright guys, so we're gonna be trying this, what is all called as converting your crossover into a subharmonic synthesizer. So right now, it's COVID season, keep straight guys, and I don't know how I will convert this crossover into a subharmonic synthesizer, because first and foremost, you cannot find any of it on the store, and the only thing that I have is my crossover. So I'm gonna show you my system. So I have there is some Creative Audio 2.1 and some Subwoofer amp. I have my tone playing on my computer, and now I have is this mixer analog and a crossover. So let's start playing and let's hear how this thing sounds. Alright, so I'm now gonna be playing, so I'm not gonna be messing around my gain, but what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be setting it here. Okay, so let me increase the level. Hope you could hear that. Okay, so let me put it on the middle side. I put the gain on about 8 o'clock volume, on the 8 o'clock the gain. Now then we increase the volume. You could hear that, right? So there's like so when we check the frequency, so I'm gonna be playing 100 hertz, even though the crossover is at 45. We'll see how it, so you can see the crossover knob, it's about 45 hertz. And now what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be setting it, I'm gonna be playing a 100 hertz tone. Let me show you that. So I'm now playing a 100 hertz tone track, so you can see that. So there is your 100 tone. So we're gonna be trying how it sounds. So there's still, so you can see the active is still lighting up. What we're gonna do is we're not allowing 100 hertz to go in our sub, because that's bad, because it's only 45 hertz, and what happens is the 100 hertz gets in of our subwoofer, which is bad, because I've set it to 45 and it should only be 45. And now I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be connecting the connection of how to eliminate 100 hertz and make use of the subharmonic synthesizer on our crossover. So this is how you do it. First and foremost, you need to first turn up your system. So to turn up your system, we just start on our amplifier. We should always do that, so that we would not enable any pop or any kind of dangerous pop that would destroy our speaker. And now we turn off our mixer. And for the next phase, now we're gonna be going to the wiring. Alright guys, so we're gonna understand is we need to remove all, of course, the wiring. And I'm gonna be showing you the back part of the crossover. Any crossover would be the same as mine. So I'm gonna be showing you the back of our crossover. Okay, so the first thing that you should do when you have a crossover, as you can see, there is a knob here. So you should go to stereo mode. So I've already done that, and I'm gonna be disabling your LF sum. It means that you're summing your output from input of channel 1 and channel 2, and this is the summed output, and this is not be used, this output on our channel 2. So as you can see, I've already disabled the LF sum, so it's now normal. So it means that when I put input here, even though there's input here, it would not set low frequency output here. Even if you adjust the volume here, there would be no changes, because the output from this would be here. So that's how you see this layer here. It says it's normal, and this is the normal one, and if it's summed, this one is the summed output, because that's why there's, I'm just kidding, it's the other way around. It's the low LF sum, as you can see here. This will be disabled when you disable the LF sum, and when you're in mono, you're gonna be using this one, this output here, when this is turned on. So I turned this up, and LF sum is turned off too, so it's normal. So let's go into the wiring. So when you're going to be wiring this one, you need another kind of cable. that would connect the output. So let me show you the kind of cable that I'll be using. Guys, so you should have this kind of cable. Like this is the other one and this is the other end. So for me, this is the only cable that I have. I have no access to stores, and you should provide your own like this cable. It's better if you have a balanced type, so there would be accumulation of noise from RF signals. So let me show you how you would wire things up. How would you patch things up? So this is the back of our crossover. So let me adjust the camera so you can see. Alright. So what we're gonna be doing, so this is the input from channel 1. So we're gonna be getting our input from the output of our amplifier. So for me, I'll just send one output. So this one would be the output that I'm gonna be sending. So I'll put it here, input. So it's left, mono, alright. The another one, so this is the LF sum. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be connecting this one, the cable that I've asked you to have, and you put it on the input of channel 2 over here. So this is the output from channel 1 low LF sum. You're gonna going into channel 2, and then the output of the low would be going to the output of our power amp. So make sure that you have the cable for your power amp, and it should be a PL. If you're using XLR, you could be using an XLR, but for my case, I'm gonna be using a PL, and this is the output. There you go. So we're now going to the settings of the front side of this crossover, and I'll show you how things would be made. Alright, so this is now the connection of our PA. So the output of our mixer, so main LR. This one is from the subwoofer. It's going to that crossover over there, so it's white. So I'm gonna putting it on rec out. This would be our setting configuration when we have this kind of subwoofer. So to make sure, subwoofer harmonic synthesis mod or hack. So the first thing that you should do to make sure that there is no humming is to first turn on your mixer. Alright, so I turned on my mixer. The next one is you make sure that you stop any audio, or you put it on the lowest minimum volume, and then you turn on your amplifier. Then our settings on our crossover, so check here your settings. Alright, so what your setting should be when you are in this kind of crossover, or any crossover that you have made the changes a while ago, is you need to first turn on the low output here on the channel 2. Set it to 0. And then when you set it to 0, you turn this knob, your main power amp knob, your subwoofer, a little bit. And then your channel 2 knob, make sure it's 0. You should not hear any humming, or there should be less of it. There you go. So I don't hear any hum, so make sure it's 0. So for me, I made it 45 hertz, and input, make it to 0. Make sure there's no humming or any kind of noise. But it depends on the brand, because DBX have RF filter on their input-output, so I think there should be any noise. And the next thing that you should do when you're gonna be doing this setup is you're gonna be playing the sound a while ago. And I'll show you that 100 hertz is now inaudible, or you cannot hear it anymore. Alright, so as you can see, this is my amplifier. My preamplifier. Yeah, preamplifier. So I'm playing a 100 test tone on my computer over there, so you can see that. And I'm gonna be increasing the volume. So I turned up the mid-high for you guys to see that 100 hertz is not present on our subwoofer, and it's only 45 or 50, 60 hertz that you should hear. See, I've increased the volume, but you cannot hear any kind of subwoofer 100 hertz. If there is, it's so minimal and you cannot even hear it anymore. So let's try to play some bass tracks that has 40 hertz content on it, and let's hear the difference of doing that kind of one. So I'm gonna be playing some drum track, and you hear the difference. Sorry for the camera angle, because My camera stand is not good on this kind of activity. So I'm now gonna be playing some bass tracks. Oh, okay. Wrong knob, sorry. Hear that? It's solid subwoofer bass. Hear that? It's so clean. It's only 40 hertz. So let me turn on the mid-high for you guys, so you can hear that too. Hear that? If you want to increase the overall bass, the only thing that you should do is to adjust your channel to low output and make it to positive 6 dB. So you would not clip the signal. So let's turn this volume knob. Hear that? If you're not satisfied, make this at 6 dB, your channel to input, and let's hear it. If you're still not satisfied, you could make it to positive 12, and you could hear the difference. Hear that? That's your subharmonic synthesis. It's so loud. It's all solid bass, and you cannot hear any kind of mid bass. The only thing that is bad here is we use the main PAs here, and the output and the crossover is only for the sub. And the mid-high, it's direct and there's no any kind of inline crossover. So guys, thank you for watching, and that's how you do this trick, the subharmonic synthesis hack you could do on your crossover by just using one cable. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe and stay healthy, stay safe from this virus.